Yep, thanks very much. I'm actually gutted that I didn't know the other two would be here because I spent ages cutting down what I was going to say from about 6 minutes to 2.5 minutes. And I could have actually had their time and just read the whole thing. But I would really encourage members and also the public to have a look at the report, which is far more detailed than what I'm going to say, which starts on page 25 of the documents. Over the last 12 months, we've seen significant acceleration of climate change, which has had local manifestations in Barking and Dagenham. We've seen flash floods and an unprecedented tornado rip through our streets, which all in all means it's time for action. Glasgow has just hosted the most important global environmental summit of our generation, but whilst there were positives, the outcomes from COP26 were at best modest and a far cry from the transformational policies we need to avert climate disaster, proving little more than we can't trust the Tories on the environment. In its 2021 progress report, the Independent Climate Change Committee, which was established to monitor and scrutinise the government's climate commitments, they outlined in no uncertain terms that this Tory government has consistently failed to meet any of its environmental targets, and in the wake of Tory soundbites, it falls on Labour in local government to lead the way. And in Barking and Dagenham, we are. Many will have seen the Insulate Britain protesters blocking the roads recently. And in Barking and Dagenham, we are actually leading from the front and working hard to see innovative retrofit measures such as internal and external wall insulation, heat pump technology and solar panels delivered to 18,000 council homes, starting with those most in need. The 8,000 iconic 1920 builds on the Becontree estate. What better way to celebrate the centenary of the estate than to begin making it fit for the next generation? In terms of transport, we're in the process of developing a walking and cycling strategy to improve active travel options, reduce emissions and make our roads safer for all users, motorists, cyclists and pedestrians. And in the coming year, I'll also be working closely with Be First and the Council to influence our electric vehicle infrastructure strategy, which, as the government phases out petrol and diesel, will become increasingly more important for our residents. Finally, and very quickly, the natural world is my real passion, and over the last year, the Wild and Free and LBBD scheme, which I drafted and helped to launch with the Cabinet member in 2020, has really come to life. The Park Rangers worked incredibly hard to develop an engaging programme of well-attended events for families at East Brookend Country Park, and the East Brookend Discovery Centre was rebranded and launched with huge success, not least thanks to the fantastic new tea room, which I encourage everybody to visit if they haven't already. In December 2020, we planted 32,000 trees, creating the largest Miyawaki forest in the UK. The revolutionary planting method uses native trees, which significantly increases environmental benefits, such as boosting biodiversity, retaining more rainwater to prevent flooding, and also mitigating around 10% additional emissions from the air. The ground has now also been cleared at Parslows Park to deliver a further 8,000 trees in the new year. We also opened the Ripple Greenway, launched an amazing new website showcasing the country parks, which is barkinganddagenhamcountryparks.com. If you haven't visited it already, again, I'd encourage you all to have a look. And we have pledged to double our tree cover in the borough by 2040. All in all, it's been an exciting year as Member Champion for Climate Change, and in the coming months, I hope to continue building on our achievements to ensure that we achieve and realise our vision to become the green capital of the capital. Thank you.